Hey everyone, and welcome to this apartment renovation. Today we are trying out all the new items from the Pastel Pop kit. I had no plan, really. I just knew I wanted to try them out, see what they were like, see what I could do with them. So yeah, I just popped into game, picked a random apartment. This one is Penny Pizzazz's apartment. It's in the fashion district, I want to say, 1312 Chic Street, maybe? I actually don't remember, but this is Penny Pizzazz's apartment. I know because I had to evict her so that I could, work in this space. But I really like the layout that I went with too. I just made a little entryway with a powder room, and then you go into the main area, and then from there you can go into the master bedroom, which has a really big ensuite sort of in the center of the apartment. And yeah, I think it turned out really good. So we're starting here on this sort of kitchen area, and this is a bit of a weird choice, but I decided to squeeze a desk in here. I thought it would be kind of a realistic touch to have a space that was intended for a dining table, but the person who lives here just put their desk in there because I don't know, they're young and they don't own a dining table and they just needed a place for their desk. Does that make sense? That seems like something that I would do. Anyway, here we are decorating this sort of makeshift office space. I used the desk from the new kit, and honestly guys, this desk came in so many fun swatches, bright, in your face, colorful swatches. There's pinks and oranges and greens, and it's really, cool to look at. But the thing about me, I'm a coward and I'm afraid of bright colors, and I don't really know how to work with them. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I did kind of do a little bit of a boring choice and go with this plain white swatch for the desk. But I don't know, I feel with this velvet rug and this cow print desk chair, and a few of the other colorful clutter items that we got, I feel it spruces it up a little bit, makes it a little less boring. I was also thinking maybe this person is a streamer, so I tried to give them a pretty background behind their PC. Yeah, let me know what you think. I added a few of these neon signs from the high school kit or the high school expansion pack, because I feel they go really well with the pastel kit. Yeah, and that's another thing. I feel the high school years stuff goes really, really well with it. Some of the tiny living stuff as well. The dream home decorator furniture goes pretty well as well, because you've got a few colorful swatches of furniture and some pastel-y wood tones in that pack as well. So yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun combining different packs and seeing what I could do. So it is a bit of trial and error, but I feel it comes together really nicely, and I'm really pleased with the way that it turned out. So let me know what you think. And now we are working on the kitchen space. I went with kind of a bold choice for the fridge. It's this pastel green swatch of this cute little fridge from Cottage Living. And I do keep the fridge, but I end up changing the swatch back to just a plain white, sort of creamy, neutral swatch. I feel this green would go really, really well if I had chosen a slightly different color scheme. In the end, I kind of saw this apartment leaning more towards pinky purple tones with a few other colors here and there, but mostly pink and purple, and I just felt the fridge didn't really go with that. But there are a lot of really great green and orange swatches in the pastel pack, so you definitely could use this fridge really well, and maybe I will if I ever do another pastel sort of build. But I will be honest, a lot of the items from this pack are not really my style. A lot of them are. I'd say it's about 50-50, but a lot of them I just don't see myself ever using again. There's this one item in the pack that's these big chunky shelves with a little vase on it. It's a wall decor thing, and I really wanted to use them. I tried many, many times to fit them in different places, but something about them just didn't really fit with the style, or it's too cartoony. I didn't really get it. I guess I just don't see the vision of those. I was watching one of Plumbella's videos recently where she just like talks about the pack because she helped design it as far as I understand, and she was saying that that's like a reference to Sims 2 or something. So maybe if I had played more of Sims 2, I would get that and I would love the item. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of the items I could see myself using again though. Like these couches that I've just placed down, adorable, gorgeous. This side table, love it. It's like a little funky, a little fun. I just could see myself using that in a lot of builds, especially kids' rooms and teens' rooms. I feel like a lot of this stuff could fit well with those. Sorry, I'm like rambling, but you know what else? It could really, really work well in a nursery. Like, I didn't bother using any of the wallpapers that came with this kit in this build because I just love this pretty in plaster wallpaper that I chose. I thought it went so well that I just didn't even bother with any of the new wallpapers, but I was thinking they would go really, really great in a nursery. Like, there's a lot of them with little flowers on them and like a bunch of different bright colors, and I feel like we could always use some new fun nursery ideas. And soon, you know, early 2023, they say we're gonna get infants, so maybe we're gonna need some new room ideas. Maybe we'll get some new, like, kids decor items. Super excited for that. I feel like nurseries are always really boring, so I'd love to get some new sort of inspiration on that front. But yeah, also there's that really, really cute bookshelf that I just placed down. I sized it down once and it was like the perfect size. Again, I went with a really boring swatch, just plain white, but that is such a cute item. I could really see myself using that bookshelf again. And then I just added some bar stools since we don't have a dining table. I went with the ones from high school years in this like pink swatch. I thought it went really, really well. It went just like seamlessly with the pack items. And then here I'm just adding a bit of decoration on the wall. I added 2 full-length mirrors and sort of put them together as like a statement mirror, I guess, and then another one of those neon signs and some of the cute artwork that came with the Pastel Pop kit. And now we're just moving on into the bedroom. To be honest, the bed that came with the Pastel Pop kit just wasn't it for me. I don't know, it just seemed so cartoony, similar to that shelf piece that I just could not figure out where to place. It just was like too cartoony. I didn't see the vision, so I really didn't want to use it. Instead, I went with this pastel pink bed from high school years. I thought that was a nice little compromise, thought it went really well. And then I went with this like velvet, not velvet, why do I keep saying velvet when I mean to say violet? Anyway, I go with this violet wardrobe from the kids' room stuff that I think was just like the perfect item for this build, and I reused that end table that I love so much, and these cute little cupcake paintings from Tiny Living. And then I squeezed some skill building items in here, a guitar and an easel in the corner. And yeah, I really like the way that this room turned out. I think it's really, really cute. And I just sort of clutter it up with some canvases, and I add a bathrobe in the door to the ensuite. I also add some hanging clothes as well. I go with that modular furniture piece from Dream Home Decorator, and I hang some of the clothes on it from high school years. And again, those 2 packs go great with the Pastel Pop kit, so they were definitely a lifesaver. I wonder what you could do with just the Pastel Pop kit and the base game. Maybe I'll try it just as an experiment, but I feel like the base game is sort of lacking in pastel-y neutral colors. There's a lot more like vibrant colors in the base game that are like a little too vibrant for this color scheme maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'm totally out to lunch. But then at the end of the bed, I add a couple poofs and I put some towels on top, sort of pretending that they were just like folded up blankets. So I sized them up a little bit to look like, yeah, folded up blankets, I just said that. And then I add this little toy from kids' room stuff. Lots of great pastel items in that pack too, so I thought that went really nice. And then here we are working on the bathroom. I really, really love how this turned out, this little ensuite. I went with that really funny mirror that came from the pack. I could see myself using that again in, you know, some quirky builds. But I combined 2 of them just so it would be like bigger and take up more space. I initially thought I would do a little medicine cabinet next to it, but it just like, I don't know, they didn't go together. I felt like it had to stand on its own. And then I add a little walk-in shower here using the shower piece from, what pack is that from? Snowy Escape. And like I put a little towel in there and I hang some hanging plants. I think it's really adorable. I don't know. Guys, this bathroom makes me really, really happy for some reason. I also add a little bathtub because there was room, so I love that your Sims will have the choice to shower or bathe, because like bathing takes a really long time for some reason, but it's like fun gameplay wise, so I always love to have the option, but like I can never go without a shower because baths take too long. Does that make sense? Anyway, I add another violet rug here as a little bath mat. I thought that was really cute, and then I add a little rubber ducky as a last touch. And then here we're just working on the little powder room. I imagine this would be for guests. I grabbed that same mirror and you know, a lot of the same items. There's really not a lot to say about this bathroom. But as far as the kit goes, if you'd like to know my thoughts on it, it's really cute. It's definitely very niche. Like, I feel like this isn't going to be everyone's taste in decor. I don't really think it's my favorite taste in decor, but there are some really, really cute items in it. So overall, I'm pleased that I got it. But I would say, you know, it's not a necessity. If this isn't like your favorite style, I'd say maybe don't even bother getting it. But yeah, there's a few cute items. I bet a bunch of people really love the items that I didn't like, so it's just like a taste thing, you know. But for me, I'd say not my favorite kit. Really good, not my favorite kit. To Plumbella's credit though, the clutter kit, I was so excited for that, and I think that was just such an amazing decision. People have been asking for a clutter kit forever, and like we got a little phone and some keys and little things that have just been missing. So I'd say between the two new kits, I actually prefer the everyday clutter kit to the pastel kit. But I don't know if I already said this, but I'm pretty pleased that I got it, just because like I like a lot of the items, not all of them, but like those couches in the living room and the chairs and like the bookshelf, so cute. Anyway, now I'm just adding some last little touches here. I thought these couches could use some pillows, so I'm using these little meditation seats from Spa Day and just rotating them to look like pillows. I also add a little teddy bear. So that's pretty much it for this build. I really hope you liked it, and you got to hear my silly little opinion on the kit. Anyway, subscribe for more builds, leave a like. Love you, bye!